What's up? I'm Sam, Sam P, or people always say Samp, because I don't got a space in my Instagram name between the Sam and the P, so everybody just thinks my name's Samp. So I go by that. I go by Fuckingsamp the full. There's also a king in the fucking, so Fuckingsamp. Like, my name can be however you interpret it, which is what I like about it. But it's actually a funny story because that was not my Instagram name when I first moved here. It was actually kind of like my full name. But then I was just like I was going through my profile and like I wanted to see if these usernames were available. And then I accidentally changed it without even knowing that if I hit the done it wouldn't tell me like, oh, that's not available.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it would just change it. So my username was like a complete accident, which I love about it.
So what was like the first username you had that you were trying to get?
Oh man, I mean like my username before it was like my full name. It was like Sam P and then my last name Corn.
Oh, okay.
Like the vegetable. So like I mean it was fine.
Yeah.
Like you could identify me, but I feel like Fuckingsamp is almost like it's still me, but it's definitely like a more like sporadic, like I guess a slightly dramatized version of me, which I feel like everyone on social media is like that, you know. I guess like I don't know, I express myself a lot of ways creatively, but I feel like a big one is fashion and what I wear. I mean, not really today, just a little bit more on the chill side today, but honestly I love like crazy fashion and like weird things. I'm a huge hat fan. Like for me, the hat makes the fit. Like people always say like my hair's nice enough where I don't need to do that, and it'll probably like make me bald in the future, you know, just from like wearing a hat all the time.
Right.
But for me, like the hat makes the fit, like the accessories make the fit. Like you can have super simple pieces, but if you got like cool jewelry, cool shoes, cool hat, cool bag, like it puts the whole thing together. Yeah. It's about the details, in my opinion. Like, if you ever see me wear, like, anything Supreme, you guys, like, I didn't buy this shit. Like, I do not spend that much money on clothes. Like, I was given this stuff by people. The Palace hat, too. Like, I don't buy really nice things normally. Like, here's another Supreme hat. Like, I think I did buy this off my friend, but it was, like, $20. Like, not actually, like, Supreme anything. But once I got here... Well, actually, no. When I was in Florida and I started getting tattoos, I was, like, kind of want to, like, dress a little better, so I started going to thrift stores and, like, changing up my style. But it's kind of hard down there because it's so hot. But, like, all you can really wear is, like, shorts and a t-shirt. So, like, you can only go so far with that. That's why I like living here, because, like, even though nobody likes the winter, like, my favorite part of the winter is the layers and, like, the big coats and, like, having all these pockets on me and shit. Like, I just feel prepared in the winter. So, like, I just started, like, going thrifting a lot more up here. I've just found, like, all these, like, cool pieces since and things that, like, I would have never worn, like, in high school. I also, like, used to be, like, kind of, like, insecure about like the size of clothes I would wear. Like I would never wanted to have super baggy clothes because I was afraid that it would like make me look smaller, but it's like I'm already small, bro. Like this is comfy. Like the baggy look is it. Like so, and to me, like especially with thrifting here, like they don't sort any of the clothes, so like it's just a whole mishmash of shit, which I like about that. But then it's just like made me like buy things that I really like, even if they don't necessarily fit me. Like this thing's huge on me, but you know if I'm going for like a huge comfy look, then it works perfectly. Like this thing actually is like the sleeves are actually too short. But I don't care. I still think it looks sweet, so I'll still wear it. Like the wolves. I feel like I've found like new style here, but I've also stuck to like my original style growing up. Just like enhanced it, cause like I'm still like a huge fan of like the outdoorsy like jeans and boots. Like I'm a huge boot guy. Like I love steel toe boots. The industrial docks. I actually just ordered these boots that are coming in like tomorrow. They are also steel toe. All my boots are steel toe. The steel toe supremacy. This is actually one of the first connections I ever made in New York. I was actually skating to G-Star's apartment. She used to live, like, right down the road from me. And on my way there, this car, like, slowed down and, like, rolled down their window. And granted, this is, like, January, so I'm like, what the fuck is this person doing, like, rolling down their window? They were, like, yelling at me, like, they're driving next to me. I'm, like, skating next to them. And this guy's like, yo, bro, do you want a bean? I was like, a what? He's like, do you want a bean? I thought he was talking about drugs. I was like, I don't roll that way, man. Like, I don't do that. He's like, no, do you want a beanie? I was like, oh, yeah, of course. And he threw me this. It was, like, in a bag, and it had, like, a sticker and a card called Loose
And he just threw it out of his car?
Yeah, he threw it out of his car. No, he didn't even stop. I caught it midair skating down the road. It was so cool. So I just kind of, like, started drawing. I used to draw all the time when I was a kid, like, doodling, and, like, I used to, like, making little comics and stuff. Then I, like, stopped for a while, and then, like, one day, I think I was, like, maybe, like, 20 or something like that, I just decided, like, I should try something new. So I started just, like, drawing with, like, paper and pen. Like, you can tell it's just, like, my shitty, like, first attempts. That's when I drew the tattoo that's on my arm, though. And then I just, like, kept doing it. Like, I just kept drawing random objects and making, like, jokes and memes. This bike is saying, stop calling me Bike'll. What the fuck? Like, this fridge. It's like a big fridge and a small fridge. I was just trying to draw a fridge, and I couldn't decide which one I liked better. Then it just reminded me of that meme that's like, don't talk to me or my son ever again, you know? This one, like, you ever seen, like, the Lego City commercials?
Yeah.
The hey! Like, I started off just, like, being funny, you know? Here's, like, one, like, Bible verse 420. Like, this is, like, a shitty Nike logo. And then just, like, drawing more objects. This is funny. Little teapot diagram. Short, stout, handle spout. Just, like, being really punny. Like, I'm very corny. Like, there's a reason my last name's Corn.
I came in, I was talking about these.
I got a lot of them.
Yeah, like, which one is your favorite one, though? Like,
damn. That's a hard question.
For real?
I really like Stewie up there. I'm Family Guy. I mean, Post Malone's over there at the other side of there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the ones behind you. Still, did you ever play with Bakugan?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Bakugan characters. I was obsessed with that show when I was a kid. This is some art that I made in fucking, like, 7th grade, like...
Wait, you made that in 7th grade?
I did. I was in a studio art class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is, like, etching, like, it starts off with, like, this black matte material, and you take something and scrape it, and it reveals, like, gold or silver underneath it. So, yeah, that's a llama. See if I can shoot this creeper over here. Oh! Like... New York people are, you know, can be a little bit more cold or aggressive, you'd say.
I felt like
and, like, I understand it, because, like, New Jersey's kind of that way, just in a different way. So it's just, like, this weird northeastern attitude slash almost pretentiousness, honestly. We're, like, we got the smartest people with the best clothes, like, the coolest cities. It's like, alright, chill. Like, when I lived down south, it was obviously weird being around such, like, polite people at first, like... I remember, like, one of the first few days there, I went to a doctor's office, and, like, someone, like, held the elevator door for me, and I was like, isn't there, like, a sensor that does that, bro? Like, you don't even need to do that, and it was just really fucking odd to me. I'm a little bit rusty, and I also...
I mean, at least you can play, because I can't play for shit.
I'm gonna try again. It's one of those things I was talking about earlier. It's just hard for me to, like, channel my focus and like
One
stick to
thing.
something. Yeah. I just used to go crazy with the hi-hats here. I feel like my music that I'm making recently, it's a little bit more simple with the beats and more to do with like catchiness, melody, and like lyricism.
I don't got a lot to say, so just simple lemonade, I need a refresh, I need a refresher. Slow the tempo down, don't need a pressure. You can say less, I know you feel better. I don't wanna have you switch up like the weather. We can take it to the beach, we can take it to Mars. We can put it on repeat and you won't have to press pause. I know your enemies always wanna watch ours. We just sipping lemonade and I know they stay hard. Just get away.
No, this is actually fine. I fuck with it.
I don't got a lot to say. We just sipping lemonade. Baby, let's just get away. Save that for another day.
I wanna like hold off the release though, cause it seems like a warm weather song. I actually like wrote a diss track about this kid that like I hated, which I don't hate him anymore. Like,
Why you hated him though? Like,
he like ratted me out to my parents about shit, and I was like, "Fuck you, man." I still have like the verses.
you still got the diss track though?
No, I never recorded it, but it's like a little bit. It's a little cringy, but there's bars in there for sure. You know, I'll never release that shit. I feel like that's changed. You know, I don't want no like hate or like going after.
From Florida or
shit.
New Jersey?
New Jersey.
Oh.
Yeah, some kid I was like friends with in high school. Thanks for coming by, man.
Of course, man. Anytime, bro.
Yeah. You want to find me on Instagram? That's kind of where I do everything right now, at Fuckingsamp. And I don't know. There's some like projects in the works if I ever find my focus. That's like a huge goal of mine this next coming year. Is just like pick a few things and
Be consistent.
Really the consistency.
Right.
Like that's the important part in being an artist, is that it really is work. Like you really gotta sit down and have patience and discipline to get shit done. So, but you know, I'm just like being creative and having fun for now. But I'm gonna take it serious eventually.